Hello. All right, the court is calling 2022 CR 2320, State of Texas versus Jashawn Steen. Can I have parties announced?
David McLean for the defense.
And are you Mr. Steen?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Jashawn Steen who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 2320 for the offense of felon in possession of a firearm on April 19, 2022 for a term of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 18th day of April 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Jashawn Steen, committed the offense of evading arrest in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
That's true.
Violated condition number 4, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Jashawn Steen, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January 2024 through December 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that?
That's true.
Violated condition number 4, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Jashawn did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January 2023 through December 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that?
State will waive the remaining alleged allegations.
Any objections? All right, did you understand by pleading true to violations 1, 4, and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 6 years in the prison and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 1, 4, and 4? The court will find 1, 4, and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
I don't know, Your Honor, the state would be asking for revocation and sentencing to 6 years in the prison.
Your Honor, I've reviewed the report from probation. Probation is recommending ISF 2 in order to address Mr. Steen's cognitive issues and trying to get him to change the way he thinks. I've had an opportunity to confer with Mr. Steen about this matter. I know how seriously this court takes, especially the reporting requirements of probation. And I know he has not reported for almost 3 years now. I've explained that to Mr. Steen. What he's explained to me is that when he first began probation, there was a DWI or some sort of offense that had a warrant. He reported, probation said, we're not going to arrest for you now, but you got to get this cleared up. He did not report again. He's expressed to me that at the time he was struggling with drug addiction. He has since gone through rehab on his own through Northeast Rehabilitation Clinic in Arlington, Texas. He states to me that he is drug-free at this time. He's trying to improve his life. He knows that he messed up. He's got some time left on this probation that I think we could still help Mr. Steen become a productive member of the society rather than just putting him into prison and institutionalizing. I'm asking the court to follow the recommendations from probation. And I know that's a big ask, but I think we've got enough time that we can do that. Put him on 0 tolerance. If he violates again, obviously the underlying is still there. And we can address that if we have to. Speaking with Mr. Steen today, he is clear-eyed. He is clear-minded. I do not believe he has any drug issues at this time. That's from just 30 years of experience of dealing with it. I'm not a doctor, but that's just my humble opinion. I think he can do this still, Judge, and we'd ask you to continue.
All right, here's my question. Has he done anything on probation?
He is not, Judge. He is presently working and employed. He works for a construction company. He is a paver. And so he is actively employed and being productive. But because of these issues that he had with not reporting so long, he has not performed anything on probation. He's got an outstanding balance. I think it's over $3,000 right now that is owed for his fees and court costs and those kind of things. I don't believe that there has been any kind of community services done either.
All right.
Looking at the court summary, Your Honor, it doesn't appear that community service was ordered. And I do see that there is an outstanding balance. The state would just add, with this probation looking at the requirements, it doesn't look like much was ordered. which we would urge shows the importance of reporting at home. And that's the biggest factor on this probation scale.
All right. Counsel, if you'll have him sign that. I just don't think you're appropriate for community supervision any longer. You've been on probation since 2022 and you haven't done anything. The only thing I have before me is that you pled true to an evading, which is a new offense, and you haven't reported.
I'm not looking for any sympathy. I'm just looking for understanding. At the moment, I wasn't in my right mind. That's why I turned myself in,
Mhm.
you know, and I was trying to get my life right. I know I wasn't reporting because I thought when I tried to turn myself in, the MTR wasn't popping up. It is, as you can see, I don't know when it just recently had popped up. You know, they said I didn't have no MTR.
So did he turn himself in?
Yeah, it was not
Oh, you're not under oath, so let me see.
showing up. So.
Anything I don't see in the system, I see a book on 11/22, and that was been arrested me through offenses, so I'm not sure if that was when the NTR was, if it was showing up as a warrant, but I do see that the last time an arrest was made wasn't. Yeah, that arrest would have been prior to the assignment. That offense.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. As previously stated, the court is finding 1, 4, and 4 true. The court will grant the motion. There is $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. Court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not that you are on community supervision. Because this is felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. And I'll also recommend the therapeutic community.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I don't think he did any inpatient treatment.
Not,
Okay.
no,
All
I
right,
didn't
thank
have it.
you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
It seems like everybody has some kind of bug.
Oh, man, we're trying to keep it from coming back around.
Yeah. Isn't that song by Carole King? It will be coming back around again or something? All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 7832 State versus Christopher Suniga. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Lopez from Mr. Seneca.
And are you Mr. Suniga?
Yes.
Did you review the document entitled
Oh,
Motion to?
Oh, Your Honor, I hate to interrupt. I was approaching the court on a reset, Your Honor. I had indicated on the sheet that I turned
Oh,
in.
nobody told me that. So why are we requesting a reset?
Your Honor, I conferred with the state and they gave us 2 offers. My client is requesting time to consider those offers and make a decision by
All
next
right,
setting.
how old are you?
41.
I'm sorry, what?
41.
All right, so that needs to be considered today. All right, so let me know when y'all are ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, if the court will indulge, he knows what he wants to do.
All right. All right, we're back on the record in 2023 CR 7832. Mr. Suniga, did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Christopher Michael Suniga who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 7832 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams, on December 11, 2023, for a term of 10 years. Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Judge will be proceeding on a violation of condition number 41, specifically that on or about the 31st day of October 2025, in Travis County, Texas, the defendant Christopher Miguel Suniga is then and there failed to comply with the rules, regulations, or instructions of the Bear County Community Supervision First Department Substance Abuse Felony Punishment Facility Continuum of Care Treatment Plan, and that the defendant was unsuccessfully discharged from the Austin Transitional Center in violation of condition number 41.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 41, I could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 10 years in prison and a $500 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of 41?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 41 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, the proposed agreement is to revoke the defendant and sentence him to 2 years TBC.
That's our understanding, Your Honor.
All right, so has he done anything
Your Honor,
other than the inpatient treatment?
he did complete the safety.
All right,
Judge,
yes.
we did, page E. It looks like he actually went to say P 2 times, one for 294 days, once for 163. It was that second time in which he did not the residential aftercare. Other than that, Judge, that's it.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
I am, Your Honor.
Yes.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Thank you.
All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, credit for any successful inpatient treatment completion. And there is to be no residing in households with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because I followed your the recommendations for our attorneys and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. If you don't control your sobriety and just go to it second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, you know what's going to end up happening? Either you're going to end up in prison for the rest of your life, or either somebody's going to have to identify your body. And I don't think you want any of those things. So when you're released from prison, you need to immediately go to a sober living house. They have transitional homes all over the city. If you can't find one, when you're released, I'm still here, you come here, I'll make sure that you get into one, okay? All right, good luck to you, sir. You're
Thank you, Judge.
welcome. You're welcome. All right, anyone else ready?